Hi, this is Leslie Rupley, the author of Remembering Childhood, Workbook Your Way to a Finished Memoir. And today I'd like to offer you a tip that will improve your writing dramatically. It's something that I discovered quite later on in my writing, and that is to substitute dialogue for narrative. Most of us are used to writing in prose in narrative form, but you'll find that if you look through your work and find narration that is dull and substitute some authentic dialogue, you'll be surprised at how the work is enlivened. I'm going to tell you about something that I do that you might think is quite crazy. Early in the morning, I go up into the local hills by myself and I talk to myself. I envision a scene that I'd like to write about. For example, I get home from a date and my mother is waiting up for me. And I talk to myself out loud. I play both parts, myself and my mother, and I imagine what she might have said and what I might have said in return. And then I rush home and I write it down, knowing that I can edit it. One thing to remember when doing this kind of dialogue is to use language that's specific to the character you're writing about. For example, had my mother been a gardener, I would have used similes about gardening and I would have mentioned flowers. She probably would have talked about flowers. She would have said how I look as lovely as a rose. Whereas my father was a sportsman and he would have made reference to hunting and fishing. You can do this rather easily, and I'm sure it will improve your work and enliven it. Write your stories, one at a time, and workbook your way to a finished memoir. See you next time.